Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Kumar from Authentic Journeys and alevani.com. How are you? I have a question for you today. How do you know when you feel at home in your new country or your new city, your new living environment? Especially when you've changed cultures. How do you know when you're at home? How do you feel at home? Well, I've met literally hundreds of foreigners in America who've lived here from anywhere from 1 month, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, to 20 years. And there are people all within that range that say the same thing. I'm homesick. I miss my family and friends. You know, it makes sense. I lived in India for 2 years. I missed my family and friends too. Anyone would miss their family and friends. But let's think about this on a slightly deeper level. Why do we miss our family and friends? What makes us homesick about that experience? I would actually venture to say that one of the reasons we miss those relationships so much is because interacting with our family and friends is effortless. It's easy. We don't have to think about what we say, what we do, what we don't say, what we don't do, our nonverbal behaviors. We don't have to think about things. Small talk, everyday topics like the weather and current events and general knowledge, cinema, movies, songs, the news, TV shows. Our family and friends, these are all everyday conversations, and we know what to talk about. We have something to talk about. We have something in common, and we don't have to think about it. When we come to a new country or a new city, and we have to make new friends, suddenly we're thrown into a situation where, hey, will an average stranger on the street be able to relate to me? Will I be able to relate to that person? What will we talk about? So naturally, for most of us who move to another city or country, especially the global metropolis areas in this world, which are many, we tend to gravitate toward people from our own ethnic background. And I think it's great to do that because it helps us adjust, especially when we're new. But if we stick to that group and don't venture out and don't expose ourselves to interacting with the average stranger on the street, that gap of not being able to relate to people, a native person, for instance, or a local person from that town, city, or country, the gap widens. It really widens. So what is this gap exactly? I actually think it's like an unspoken communication between people. The average stranger on the street in our hometown, we know what to talk about, just like we do with our family and friends. Current events, TV shows, directions, how to get someplace, how much the milk costs at the grocery store. We can complain about the same things. We can praise the same things. But when we're in a new environment, or when we're in an environment where the average stranger on the street seems like a foreigner to us, we are not home. We are not truly at home in our own environment, even if we've been living there for years and we've raised our children there and we've had jobs there and we've even raised grandchildren. If we cannot feel that we can relate to the average stranger on the street and we feel like foreigners in our home environment, or we still consider the native people of the country we live in as foreigners, we are not truly at home. These are just some of my thoughts. I would really like to know what you think. Please do share your comments. I'd really like to get to know what you think, your experience, and really get to know you. So thanks for listening. Have a good day.